All right, traders, it's a beautiful Thursday morning, and we are going to go through the market today, which is the 24th of October 2024. My analyst already sent out a trade entry on the GU, and those who took the trade currently, I think they are in some profit, right? So if you are a day trader, you could check that out. Someone like me, that is not my type of trading, right? But if you are a day trader, you can check it out, right? So I'm gonna forward this live stream link to the Telegram group for those who want to join us, so that you can get access to us, right? So here we go. Check your group. Nice. You're all welcome. And let's start from the DXY, which is the measuring instrument for the British or the USD currency pairs, and let's make a recording of this live stream. I'm gonna open a new project and I'm gonna record this. Gonna record this. Right. So the first asset we are going to go through is the DXY. The DXY is an instrument we as a forex trader need to have on our watch list, because it's an instrument that can help us to have an idea of the strength of the USD, which is the world reserve currency, and whatever is going on the DXY will reflect on the USD currency pairs. So based on what we have on the day charts, I told you yesterday in the weekly forex forecast, I said we are currently traveling at the point of hindrance, which acts at the price of the 103.485 slash the 103.960. Seems like we had a kind of a weak bullish close above this level yesterday, but we can't yet call this a decisive breakout. Price is still finding it difficult to break above this zone. For as long price navigates through this medium right here, we should expect more consolidation to go on at this medium, right? So for those who are looking out for a long, this is not the right time for you to long the DXY. You could have long the DXY right from the price of the 101.633. Currently right now, this is not the time for you to long. And for those who are looking out for charts, I think you gotta be very careful not to jump the gun, because we are yet to see a switch of trend on the lower time frame. Based on what I have on the lower time frame, the 4-hour chart, I'm still seeing a higher low swings and a higher high swings on the 4-hour chart of the DXY. So currently right now, the DXY, the USD is still strong. So you gotta be very careful if you are gonna be doing anything against the USD. Is that clear? Now let's search their British pound sterling pair against the USD. The British pound sterling against the USD, we are seeing some signals of strength rising on this asset. So based on what we have right here, we have a test of structure, whereas some traders might prefer to call this as a trend line test of structure. You can see that. So we have the first test, the second test, and the third test. Well, the way I use trend line is I use trend line based on the fourth test, but I believe this is not a rigid rule. There are some traders, what they do is look out for trade opportunity at the third test of a line, right? Well, there's nothing bad about that, but personally, I love to see more confirmations in the market. So if you are treating the third test right here as a trend line, you gotta be very, very careful whatever you are doing, and then I advise you do not risk it big right now, because this trade is still in its early stage, so you are very, very careful. And then if I were you, if I would prefer to use the third test of this trend line, which had been effective right from the 22nd of April 2024. We had the second bounce off on the 8th of August 2024, Thursday. Currently we are having a kind of a like possible rejection on the 24th of October 2024, which is today. So it's today. Today is not yet verified. Today is not yet validated. So you got to be very careful if you're going out for a long on the GU, right? So this is what I can see right here. And based on the 4-hour chart, let's see, maybe we can see a switch of structure. On the 4-hour chart, I'm still seeing a low high swings and a lower lows. So we have the last low high swings at this medium. We have our last low high swings, you can see that, and the lower lows, we still have a lower low. So those who are in a long entry should be very careful on this asset, right? If you are getting in as an aggressive entry trader, it is better you manage your risk, you execute a small position entry, because based on what I see right now, I am yet to see a switch in market trend. Let's go to the 15-minute crazy hour time, 15-minute chart. On the 15-minute chart, some traders made entries based on the double bottom breakout and the neckline breakout, a retest this section, and I think this is the reason why my analysts gave this trading signal setup out based on the retest of double bottom. Of course, that is why it is called a day trading concept. So it's a day trading concept, not for the swing traders, because as a swing trader, I want to see more validation before I get into a single position, right? So I wish the day traders success in their trade, right? So if you're a day trader, you're a scalper, you're a swing trader, ChartsEmpire Trading Academy, we have all the right sources for you, or the right concept for you, right? So someone like me, I'm still waiting for validation of the daily candlestick before I'm going to be looking out for any decisions in the market. Now let's move on to the next on the list. This time we're going to talk about the let's talk about the euro paired against the USD. Euro paired against the USD. I'm going to open my chart right now. All right, I have different charts I use for my analysis. So let's just exercise patience and let's just chart to open up and see what we have right here. Unfortunately, we open onto the USD Canada. So let's just go to the Euro USD. So based on what I have on the Euro USD, this is my price chart. You might see some differences right here, but do not worry, they are still the same thing. So based on what I have on the euro paired against the USD on my personal price chart, you can see on my personal price chart I only have the time frame to 1 hour. So if you are looking at for analysis on the 15-minute chart, you might have something not sweet to hear. I do not trade the minute time frame, right? So based on what we have on the euro paired against the USD, I can see price fluctuating at the demand structure. So this was a demand that led price all the way up right from the 2nd of August 2024 to the top one of this double top at an extreme of this market, and this is this double top. We rallied all the way back into this same demand zone. So this demand zone, as I have influenced to give us a kind of bullish interest. But anyways, based on what I love to do, I always like to wait for confirmation of a daily candlesticks, right? Because I'm a swing trader and a position trader. So as a swing trader, my lowest time frame of entry is the 4-hour chart, and for me to use the 4-hour chart, I still need more confirmation like the daily candlestick. So based on what I'm seeing on the 4-hour chart, the market structure is still bearish because this is the last low high swing, and then we have a lower low swing all the way to lower low swing. So we are still navigating a downtrend market. So the downtrend market still continues. So those who are getting in on the trade on the euro paired against the USD, let's check the 1-hour chart. On the 1-hour chart, okay, you might be saying, okay, you are getting in trade based on the higher low swings, and the sharp rejection, which some we call liquidity sweep. So if you are making an entry based on this candlestick on the 1-hour chart, you gotta be very careful to just place your stop loss at the point of invalidation of your entry bar. So your entry, if it comes in above the 1.07941, your stop should be at the price of the 1.07673, because the bullish outside bar, which led to a liquidity sweep or whatever you call it, or fade break to the downside right here, should be your point of exit, should be your signal of exit. I mean, so as a swing trader, I'm not yet in any trade on this asset, right? I'm just monitoring this, right? I want to see what price has to do. AUD paired against the USD, based on what we have right here, price is also at the point of interest at the previous demand zones, which was carved by a bullish reversal candlestick to the upside. We are traveling, we are navigating through this medium once again right now. So let's see how far this level can go. That is the price of the 0.66301. And on the 4-hour chart, can we see switch of structure? No, we are yet to see a switch of structure on the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, what I'm seeing is the a what? Low high swings, and at the bottom we have what? Lower lows, and lower lows. So we are still navigating in a downswing market. So those who are looking out for long, or who are already being a long, you have to be very, very careful, right? If you are a day trader or a scalper, you have to know, make sure you manage your risk. And based on the New Zealand pair against the USD, we are at a demand structure as well. Demand structure is currently active on this asset, and I'm still waiting to see what the daily candlestick has to form today. Maybe it's going to be a bullish technical bar. On the 4-hour chart, we still have what? Low high swings, and the lower lows to the downside. So we are yet to see a switch of market structure, right? Those who took the trade on the 1-hour chart, what are they seeing? They are seeing a double bottom on the 1-hour chart, right? Based at this medium. So their entry goes at these zones, and their stop should be below, right? So which those who are day traders and scalpers know success in their trade entries, right? But personally, I like to see more confirmation. And then since base currency against the USD are appreciating, we should expect the USD to depreciate. So we have USD paired against the Canadian dollar. We are at the point of interest, but we still need to see how price react at this zone. So we have some patterns on the lower time frame. This is a double top 1 and top 2. If we can see the break of the neckline of the USD Canada, a break to the outside, a retest would be nice to a short down position. So that is what I can see on the USD Canada. So USD Canada, if you are a trader right here, a daily close, a strong bearish close of price could confirm this setup right here. And then even though if there is a close of bearish candlestick, I think it's better we can see a retest, and this is going to be the first entry, because we still have another double top neckline at the price of the 1.37396, which could serve as an hindrance. Now what you need to ask yourself is, if you are trying to execute a short entry based on the break of the first double top of neckline at the price of the 1.8095, is you need to know your next possible demand acts at the price of the 1.37517, and you need to have your risk to reward true to this level right here, and the way should be place your stop. Your stop should be above this top of this double top. That's the second top. So you hardly have one risk to reward ratio. So if you still insist to take this trade right here, you have to execute a small position size, because the risk to reward ratio right here is not up to 2. So you have to risk a position. And then I think the best way you target it should be at the level of the 1.36000, which would give you almost 3.5 risk to reward ratio. And let's zoom that out. That will be the neckline of the pattern we have on the day chart. So that is what I can see right here. So you got to be very careful if you are looking out for a short on the USD paired against the Canadian dollar. Based on what I can see, it is too early to jump into a short position on the USD paired against the Canadian dollar. USD yen as well, we are having a possible pushback from this level based on the level of rejections. Right here, we're having a push up. We could have a push to the downside today. I'm still monitoring that as well. USD Swiss, there isn't liquidity right here. I told you how I got into a position right here, but I got out because I couldn't see liquidity. Much liquidity wasn't given the market. So based on what we have right here, for those, a lot of traders have been asking what are my views on the USD Swiss. I'm still monitoring this to see what we're gonna have. I took this trade based on what I saw on the higher time frame, and I went for a long. That was weeks ago, not now. I've already exited my position because I couldn't see liquidity, so I got out already. There isn't liquidity, so I'm still monitoring that. Now let's go to the trade I took, the trade I'm currently taking in the market, the trade I currently have in my portfolio. I have the natural gas. Both my two positions are in profit. Good. And on copper as well, I'm currently still struggling between unrealized profit and unrealized loss, so the position is still right there. Cotton is still doing me a lot, but currently on cotton I'm in profit. I'm seeing a slight small profit on cotton. So let me just tap what I have right here. I have these positions on cotton, natural gas, and then copper, right? So I can see Palladium trying to break out. Palladium trying to break out. I'm monitoring Palladium as well. And gold. I'm still monitoring gold all the way. We have that. Now, we took a trade on Bonk. Bonk is already doing a lot of ups and down right now. So if you're a trader in the cryptocurrency market, you got to manage your risk properly. Based on what we have on Bonk is still giving us ups and down, ups and downs. So let's see how far the ups and downs can go, right? Now let's switch over to the index market. US 30, I can see some strength on the US 30, but you got to be very careful based on what I'm seeing right here. There's a higher tendency for price to rally up to test the break of neckline. Based on what I'm seeing now, this structure of the forward chart, that is the price of the 42,490, right? So I'm still monitoring this. So the day chart right here is still showing us the market is uptrend. The market is uptrend. We are uptrend, and we are still uptrend. So we are still trying to trade in direction of the uptrend, right? So let's see how far this can go in the market. So this is what I would like to share with you today. I'm still holding on to my Nvidia. Currently Nvidia is showing me a lot, but I'm still holding on to the Nvidia. So I want to see what price has to offer before this week runs out. All right, traders. So we have a lot right here, a lot of positions, right? So guys, this is what I want to share with you. I will see you in the next one. Bitcoin as well is still fluctuating, still going up. I still support a bullish rally on Bitcoin, not until we can see the doji, the dragonfly, or the bullish weekly bar is taken out. I still support a bullish sentiment on Bitcoin. Yes, right? So thank you, traders. This is just a short daily left market analysis. I don't need to take your time, straight to the point. And I told you how I bought a lot of Tezos. I announced my position size in the community. You can check it out, right? All right, guys, and there I have some assets such as XNS on my list. I'm still monitoring that as well. We had some losing trade on DOT, Polkadot, and Notcoin. The market showed us a lot, right? So that is why you have to have stop losses in place. So I will share with you more trading setups, ideas in the community, right? Have a wonderful day, and I'll show you manage your risk. See you in the next one. Peace.